Hi, everybody. I think you know what time it is. Yeah, it's that time. We are back. Okay, so Bleach, 1,000 Year War, final arc. This was episode 14. Um, the last 9 days. Really, as I did this before last time, everyone knows the story. They know what happens. More or less, I picked up what was going on. I thought that there were some scenes in this episode that might not have made it to the manga, but I could be wrong. Scene I'm more importantly talking about is, what's his face as I'm looking it up. Sorry, bad with names. As I go up, this guy was from Zero Squad. He talks to Ichigo, and it seems to be like one of the focuses on this episode. If I can just freaking get his name. Excusez-moi when I look it up. Just so freaking many characters. It's so crazy. Ah, Ichibe. Well, Ichibe, there's a scene where Ichibe is like telling Ichigo that he's not strong enough to beat Bak. After all the training he went through, he's still not strong enough. But there was one scene that I thought might not have been in the manga, but I could be wrong. I think it was because, why is it doing here? And this scene is basically Ichibe is going to tell him to go. They transport him, Ichigo, to a certain area. So what Ichibe is telling him, he has to be more than a Soul Reaper in order to beat Bak. So that's where we have him going through that area. Most of the rest of the episode was animated pretty good. The music was spectacular as usual. We got scenes with the Stern Ritters. Yo, those girls, those Stern Ritter girls, man, they'll fucking kill you. As was established in this episode. But the animation was great, 100%. We had that. We had Shinji recruiting the Vizards to go back to the Soul Society. Also, we have earlier. I have really reading the manga and knowing what comes forward. There's really nothing to say about this. Anyone who's read the manga fully and has read the final arc knows what Uryu's goals are. And it's pretty obvious. I'm not going to say it here because other people have not read the manga. But his goals, obviously, if you've seen the last part of episode 12, 13, you know that he's upset about his mother. And you know that his reasoning for joining the Stern Ritters and Bak is because of that. Now, it's funny how you have that similarity. Ichigo with his mother and Uli with his mother. And not the exact same thing. I mean, Ichigo's obviously doing this more than just that reason. But it's very similar in a way, which I find interesting. They call this arc the separation, this part the separation. So that's what they're banking on in this set of 13 episodes we're going to have. But for the first episode, episode 14, you get Uryu, he's drinking Bak's blood, and it's like, he's hiding it very well, Uryu, but most people would know after watching the ending of the last part, which was episode 13, you know that Uryu has a specific goal here. Get close to Yuha Bak. So really seeing this scene again and all everything that happens, it's not really, it's you expect what's going to happen, especially when you expect what happens towards the end. You know, things get heavy. But overall, I thought this was a good episode. One to start off our palette on. People mostly preparing. Kurok, who goes to World of Living, he's just telling his friends, Ayazawa and the others, that if Ichigo's power becomes to a point where he might not be able to come back to World of Living, as a precaution. Now, we get some other Stern readers whose names, there's this one guy who kind of looks like Aizen. He does some things. He does some things in the arc. He has and so on and so forth. Rating-wise, animation was stellar. 9 out of 10, however you want to call it. The music was good. Episode-wise, I'd probably give this was really just preparation. Next week's good shit's gonna get real. Because at the end of this episode, they make their move. So, now Ichigo's still training with Ichibei. And so is, I think, Ruki. We see Ruki and Renji finally. And we see Byakuya. Get the bed back together. Yeah. So, that'll all happening. But at the end of the episode, they obviously attack. Now, the fights will be good. Guaranteed. They will be good. Because we heard it straight from Kubo's mouth. They will reveal Shinji's Bankai. So you can expect good things. But for the first episode, I would say this is a 9 out of 10. This is getting things set up. Yeah. We're getting shit done. Set up for the big hugeness that is going to come up. I will say one thing. I love the opening. The opening is OMG. Like the last scene, you have Uryu, he's got a violin. You have Ichigo, who has a double guitar. And they transform into like him having the bow and arrow and Ichigo having the double Zanpakuto. Which I found I liked how they did that. That was pretty cool. The end scene in credits was pretty good too. It's kind of like a shadowy thing with the Stern Readers in the shadows. But overall, pretty good first episode. 9 out of 10 for this one. Now, I should mention one thing. I'm going on vacation next week. Not next week. Wait, is it next week? The start of next Saturday, I'm going to be on vacation. So, you guys are going to get me. You're going to get your Kaizen, Stray Dogs, all that jazz. Bleach will be on the back burner. I'm going to say you're going to get a double Bleach. Rather, I'm going to do a double Bleach review. Or it's just going to be one video. It's probably going to be double. So episode 15 and 16 is going to happen. Let me just look at my little thing here. The 22nd. Yeah, so the 22nd, you're going to get episode 15 and 16. So look forward to that. That's all I really got for you guys. It was great to see the guys again. Yeah, the Bleach guys. Yeah. Characters and everything. So this is where we're going to get in the nitty gritty here. We also get a few voices from the Stern Readers. I forgot if I mentioned that. Pretty good, pretty decent. BG9 sounds robotic, which I guess that's to Motif because he's like a robot kind of. So, yeah. There's some Von Cut I do it too. Bleach is back, bros. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on. I'll see you guys later. Peace.